Well, I'm Clint from Bunbury. I'm a very, very proud dad to two girls and a boy, a happy husband, a business owner here locally, just your average guy doing his thing in the community. I think one of the key people in my journey, apart from my close family obviously, was my brother. His name is Matt. He's just an awesome guy. He came down and looked after me during my therapy through cancer. You know, every day drove many hours to just spend time in hospital with me, and basically gave up his life for months and months on end to just be with me and look after me. So he was certainly a key player in you know, working through, you know, getting me better. There was a lot of days where you know, I couldn't speak. I just couldn't even talk. I felt so debilitated. I felt so emotionally and physically drained. You know, he just used to pick me up out of bed, put me in the car, drive me to the hospital, and even just sometimes sit there and say nothing. You know, I felt that I just had that anchor. He stood in the gap between me feeling the way that I felt and then having to deal with the rest of, you know, the rest of the situation. I think one of the beautiful things about Matt is, you know, he's a very brave, bravado type of guy, yet he's incredibly unselfish. You know, when the chips are down, he's the type of guy that, you know, you kind of want to go to war with. You know that he's going to put it in for you. You know that he's got your back. He's the type of guy that will just say, you know what, I'm not the most important person here right at this moment. I need to do my job and look after somebody else. So, yeah, it just incredible is probably, you know, a poor word for it, but it's fitting. We're filled to the brim with so much going on in our lives and things that are around us that, you know, we're emotionally complicated now. We've got you know, we've got so many things around us that we're trying to deal with, that quite often just unloading some of this stuff can take you from one level to another, and which can make a massive difference and can really even just change your perspective on your outlook. So I'd really encourage people to not necessarily worry about what the potential outcome of that conversation is, but to engage that person during that conversation, to listen to them. You don't need to tell them that it's, you know, that it's going to be okay. Quite often they just want someone to hear them. They want to put their feelings on paper, or they want to verbalize it, because I think that's really important as part of the healing process.